Hi Vibers! So today I wanted to talk about timelines and readings. Because oftentimes we have clients who come and they want to know when they'll receive the job offer or when someone will come back and try to reconcile with them romantically, etc. And I'm all for timelines. I think they're beautiful and I do a very good job at predicting. But there are those instances where I, as a reader, don't even feel I should provide a timeline for an individual. And I wanted to touch on why that is and why sometimes for you, not having a timeline is the best actual thing to have the healing process and the manifestation process actually stick and play out. So when I have clients come to me, and they're so focused on reconnecting with their love or trying to make more money, etc., they come with anxious energy. And it's not surprising because when you would want a reading, you're usually going through something that's really impactful in your life, something that's really either dramatic or very emotionally moving and challenging. But as we've mentioned in previous videos, we really encourage you to come with a very grounded energy, very clear, open mind and open heart, because tapping into that type of energy can be even overwhelming and confusing for us. And we want to be able to give you the most accurate insight into the situation. And by pulling on your energy, we need that to be in a more grounded state. So if you take this anxious energy and then you're asking when something will happen, it presents a very desperate energy that's projected into the universe, because it's like you don't care about your self-healing, your growth, or anything happening now. You just care about what's beyond. And if you read certain things like The Power of Now and you've studied mindfulness, you know that is the worst thing you could possibly do when trying to manifest is to not be rooted in appreciation and gratitude for the present circumstances, because there are lessons, karmic lessons that need to be dealt with. There are hints from the universe that you're going to possibly miss because you're so bent on having the predictions play out or having the predictions happen. And while it's awesome to have an excitement and an optimism about the future, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot by being only concerned about that you completely miss the mark in the here and now. So, for example, I really wanted to connect with a love connection that will bring me joy, etc., etc. And I was in a really grounded space of just being here. I've been meditating and working on me. So when there was an inspired action that I should take, I was able to see the signs. And I was led to go out with this particular group of friends on a night that I didn't even really want to go out, honestly. And I went to this event, to this new space, and just kind of enjoying myself, being rooted with my friends in the moment, just grateful for their connection. And the crowd parted just like on a movie, and I saw who would be the guy that I am dating. And it's so interesting that if I was just so obsessed with what is it going to happen for me, when is it going to happen for me, and I didn't ground myself, then it would definitely present a situation where I didn't even notice the clues that the universe was trying to give me. It's like having a GPS and being so obsessed about the destination, so obsessed that you don't even hear the directions that are being read out to you along the journey. So you have to be rooted and grounded in the now. When it comes to giving you a timeline, when your energy is off, I could present something that is the plausible timeline for an event to happen. But if you are not really fully present and you're just obsessed about that particular date, what universe will do is continue to push things back, because soul lessons are still not learned. Meaning that if you are presented with the romantic partner that you've been asking for, but you haven't learned about self-love and compassion, you haven't learned about love languages, you haven't learned to do, your cleansing work from your past partners, and so you still have this gunk around you that you need to forgive and let go, then if you're matched with that particular person that you've been asking for, you won't be ready. and you'll end up sabotaging it through your own fears and insecurities with the situation. So just like you wouldn't eat something that you have in the oven before it's fully cooked and fully done, universe wants you to be spiritually fully cooked and fully done before you're matched with your heart's desires, because it makes no sense to give you something that you're energetically not ready for. It'll just overwhelm you. There'll be chaos and conflict and misunderstandings, etc. So yes, there is a benefit of having a timeline given to you in a reading, because there is the optimism that comes with it. It gives you kind of like this goal in the back of your mind. But I encourage you to have that be a secondary priority and really take the time to understand who you are and the fact that you create your reality, and you can really speed timelines up or slow them down by your actions. If you can make you the priority in all of this, understand that you are your universe, and pour into yourself self-love, pour into yourself healing and self-care, and really doing the work to let go of the insecurities of the past, then a timeline doesn't even really need to be there, because you'll just have the faith, the assurance, and the confidence and the balance to understand that what you've asked for will be given. And that's the law of the universe. Every time you ask for something, it is given. The only thing that comes in between that little process, that guaranteed process, is you being prepared and you allowing, you being in receptive mode. And being in receptive mode and being ready requires you being grounded and rooted in the now. Not 3 weeks, not 3 months from now, right now. All right? So I hope that clears up some of the debate about, should I ask for a timeline, or, in this particular reading, why is Christine telling me to care about myself and not worry about the time? It's not that I don't want to give you these answers. It's just Spirit tells me in certain reads that, hey, this person will be distracted. They'll be distracted by this date and they won't get their work done. And I don't want you to self-sabotage in a situation where there's a good thing coming, but you're too focused over there that you're not watching the road and you spiritually crash. We don't want that for anyone. So there you go. Thank you so much, Vibers. I hope that makes sense. Any insight or options for our next videos, you can leave a comment below. Remember to subscribe, and most of all, enjoy your day. Have a great one. Bye.